Good morning and welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you my morning routine that I intend to have for 2023. Just because I intend to have this does not mean that I'm going to do this every day, and this serves as a reminder to tell you that whatever you see online does not mean that everybody is living this perfect life. It is simply not reality. We all fall off track, so don't kick yourself when you fall off track. Remember, it's not about the time that you wake up every day. It's about what you do with the time when you do wake up. There's this crazy culture that tells you you need to wake up at 5 a.m. every day to be successful, but that's simply not true. It's what you do when you wake up that really counts. If you're endlessly scrolling on your phone, but you woke up at 5 a.m., then that doesn't really matter. So ignore that culture and do what works for you. Although this is not my full skincare routine, I just like to have something going in the morning, and I start with Medicube's vitamin C pad, which, although this video is not sponsored, I previously worked with them in the past and really enjoy their products. Then I use the Numberzin's number 3 toner, which gives you like a glowy base, and it's just super beautiful. I love it. Then I use Medicube's facial device, which helps the product actually enter through the pores rather than sit on top of the surface of your skin, if that makes sense. So that's what I did this morning. Then I went ahead with my rose quartz facial roller, which just helps with like blood circulation and really makes your face look a little bit brighter in my eyes. Then hydration, because I used to drink coffee on an empty stomach, and this of course is so unhealthy. So I promised myself that I drink water, and once I've done that, I go ahead with coffee. So this is something I've talked about a lot, which is the 5-minute journal. And this is a product that I absolutely love, and I've been using it for over a year. And there's no surprise that the past year has really changed for me for the better since using this book. Of course, I can't put it all down to the book. It comes with hard work as well. But starting my day off with gratitude and also ending the day off with gratitude is such a game changer. And gratitude genuinely changes how your brain works and suppresses any feeling of anxiety or bad emotions and elevates feelings of happy emotions. So I do have a discount code for this. It's Sarah10. I put it on the screen. Then I go ahead with meditation. These incense, I'll link down below. They are my favorite incense. I use the one that's French vanilla, and I'm obsessed with it. So I'll put it down below in case you wanted to buy it. Again, not an ad. Meditation, again, even if you just take 5 minutes out of your day to settle your mind and breathe, honestly, it's so important. And there's a reason why the world's most successful people preach about this. I fully feel the difference when I meditate. And if you swap scrolling with meditating, you're really going to give yourself a better chance for the day. Then coffee, which I love coffee, and although I've been feeling extremely tired, I do enjoy making the coffee. The smell of coffee, I love it. So I currently use this Nespresso machine. It's really a basic one because we are expats and we move around quite a lot. So I'm happy with my little machine and my little bit of happiness in the morning. Now, since we live in such a beautiful location, it would be a shame to sit indoors. So I take my book outside. I'm currently reading You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. She's an incredible author and just amazing woman in general. So I take at least 20 to 30 minutes per day in the morning to read. I read after meditating because I find reading self-development books really gets me going and makes me excited. And then I don't want to enter a meditation state after that, if that makes sense. That's one thing that's been a huge game changer for me is, again, swapping scrolling in the morning for reading something that excites me. Moving your body is something that's, of course, very important. And since I've been working for myself, this is something I've been struggling with personally. And as I've gotten older, I realize I no longer enjoy the same kind of exercises that I did in my early 20s. So now I'm exploring a slower option, let's say, and I've been trying out yoga and Pilates. So today I did Pilates, and the girl I use, or I follow rather, is called Move by Nicole. She has a YouTube channel where you can access lots of her content for free, which is what I love. I love the way she explains things, and yeah, I think sitting at a desk most of the time is my downfall, and it's important that I'm doing my stretching. And the older that I'm getting, I realize that my body really, really appreciates when I stretch, and when I don't do it, I feel it straight away. I think the important thing to remember is doing something that works for you and not following what other people say, what society says, as long as the thing that you're doing is aligned with what you want to do. And just because you did something when you were younger doesn't mean that you have to keep doing that same thing. I usually grab something to eat once I finished exercising, and of course it's my trusty avo on toast. If I could eat this every day, I probably would, but the avocados in Thailand are not amazing, but I was lucky enough to find this one. So I just mix avocado with some Sicilian olive oil, of course. My partner's Sicilian and we only use Italian olive oil. Then some chili, lime, salt and pepper. I am obsessed with chili, and I'm living in the right country. I really, really love it. And that's basically all I do. I have that. I drink some more water, of course, but just this little snack makes me super happy. I always make sure I take at least 20 minutes out of the day to tidy up, whether that's getting things off countertops, like things hanging around, making your space look cluttered. I just set a timer on my phone to make sure I'm doing it in the most efficient way and not procrastinating and scrolling social media. So today it was just putting the dishes away and clearing the countertops, because it gives you the best chance to have a clear mind for the rest of the day. Then I head onto my computer. This monitor I'm using is the Samsung M8 monitor. It's probably the best thing I've bought. I do not know how I operated without it previously, and I use Notion. This is a playlist I put on very frequently that makes my heart happy. It's a Parisian playlist. I also love classical music, country music, and all that kind of stuff. Then I tend to just have a quick overview of my week. Maybe I've skipped something one of the previous days and I want to add it into my current day. This is just a visual representation of what I have to do, and I just love having everything organized and in front of me. It helps that the template I've created myself is very aesthetic and easy on the eye. And for me, as Atomic Habits, the book tells you, if you want to make a habit, make it attractive. And as silly as it sounds, when something is pretty looking, I'm far more likely to open it and complete it. Now, I'm well aware this next part may not be for everybody, but I choose an angel card from this card deck just to give me some guidance for the day. I don't ask any serious questions to this card deck because I have a whole new deck for that. But I did create a Notion page where I save all of my card readings that I do for myself and reflect back on it. I've been doing it for a year now, and some of the things that have happened that the cards did tell me about has been pretty crazy. So that's something I really enjoy. I just choose it for guidance and a bit of an uplift for my day ahead. Then I head to do my work. So that's pretty much my morning routine. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you took something away from this. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day ahead, and I'll see you in the next video.